There are many things you should avoid doing when you visit China. They have different rules and customs, and they do things differently there. And one of those things is whistling at night. In today's video, we're going to take a look at why you should never whistle at night in China. So if you're interested in learning about Chinese culture, make sure you stick around for the whole video. First off, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button. It really helps my channel out a lot, and I really appreciate all your support. Also, please consider subscribing. I post new videos every single week, and if you subscribe, you won't miss any of my videos. So let's get started with number 10. At number 10, we have, it's considered bad luck. In general, whistling indoors is seen as a bad omen in China. To whistle inside your house means that you're inviting evil spirits into your home. And this applies to other noises as well, such as singing or making loud noises. Making loud noises inside your home is seen as a way of disturbing the peace of your home and inviting bad luck. There are some exceptions to this rule. For example, during the Spring Festival, people will often sing and dance and make merry inside their homes to celebrate the new year. However, outside of major holidays, it's generally best to keep your voice down inside your home. Now this goes for whistling, but also for other things too. For example, do you be eating loudly or talking loudly or making loud noises because this can invite bad luck or evil spirits into your home? Moving on to 9. Whistling at night invites evil spirits. As we just discussed, making noise inside your home can invite evil spirits into your home, and this is especially true at night. At night, the boundary between the spiritual world and the human world is at its thinnest. So if you make noise at night, you're more likely to attract the attention of evil spirits. Evil spirits are drawn to noise and commotion, so it's best to keep things quiet at night. Not only will it help you get a good night's sleep, but it will also help keep your home safe from evil spirits. If you want to protect your home from evil spirits, you must be extra careful at night. Make sure to keep all doors and windows closed tightly and don't make any noise. That could attract evil spirits. If you follow these tips, your home will be safe, and you can sleep soundly knowing that you're protected from harm. Next up, we have it's disrespectful to the dead. In Chinese culture, the night is seen as a time when the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest. This means that the spirits of the dead can more easily interact with the living. Whistling at night is seen as a way of disturbing the dead and can anger their spirits. Angry spirits can cause all sorts of problems for the living, so it's best to err on the side of caution and keep your whistling to daytime. If you do need to whistle at night, be sure to do so respectfully. For example, don't whistle loudly or for no reason. Only whistle if you have a good reason, and be respectful when you do. Next up, we have it can disturb your family members. If you live with other people, such as your parents or children, then you should never whistle at night. The sound of your whistling could easily wake them up, which would be very inconvenient. It's important to be considerate of the people you live with and not make too much noise. When they're sleeping, try to be as quiet as possible so that they can sleep peacefully. If you must whistle at night, do so very quietly or go outside to do it so that you don't disturb anyone. Next up, we have it can make you lose your voice. Next up, we have it can make you lose your voice. In Chinese culture, the voice is seen as a precious gift and should be treasured. To lose your voice is seen as a great tragedy, especially for someone who makes their living through singing or public speaking. For this reason, people in China often go to great lengths to protect their voices. One way they do this is by avoiding whistling, especially at night. Whistling puts a lot of strain on your vocal cords and can easily lead to losing your voice. Losing your voice can have serious consequences, especially if you're a performer or public speaker. For this reason, It's best to avoid whistling, especially at night when your body is already tired and your voice is more likely to crack. Next up, we have it can attract unwanted attention. In China, whistling at night is seen as a form of It's believed that whistling can scare away evil spirits and bring good luck. Many people in China will whistle when they walk home alone at night to protect themselves from harm. If you're not Chinese, you may not understand this custom and may even find it strange. However, it is important to remember that this is just a cultural difference and that whistling at night is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it may even save your life. So, if you ever find yourself in China whistling at night, don't be surprised if people give you a strange look. Just remember that they're probably doing it to protect themselves, and you should respect that. Next up, we have it can cause accidents. In China, whistling at night is seen as a way to call for attention. For example, construction workers may whistle at night to alert others to their presence. This is especially important in dangerous work environments, where safety is a top priority. Whistling at night helps to ensure that everyone is aware of their surroundings and takes the necessary precautions to avoid accidents. By following this custom, workers in China are able to stay safe while working at night. So if you're ever in China and you hear someone whistling at night, it's important to pay attention and be aware of your surroundings. Accidents happen every day, and it's important to do everything you can to avoid becoming a statistic. Next up, we have it can be used as a signal. In addition to being used for self-defense and calling for attention, whistling at night can also be used as a signal. For example, fishermen often use whistles to communicate with each other at night. This is especially important in foggy or dark conditions when it can be difficult to see. A well-placed whistle can be heard above the wind and waves, making it an effective way to communicate with others. It's important to note that the meaning of a whistle can vary depending on the context. For example, a single short whistle may be used to signal that everything is okay, while a longer, more drawn-out whistle may be used to indicate that help is needed. It is important to be aware of the different meanings of a whistle, so that you know how to respond appropriately if you hear one at night. Finally, at number 1, we have it's a form of entertainment. While whistling may seem like a simple activity, it's actually a highly skilled art form in China. There are many famous Chinese whistlers who have dedicated their lives to perfecting this craft. Some Chinese people whistle for fun, while others do it competitively. There are even whistling competitions held in China, where the best whistlers from all over the country come to show off their skills. So next time you hear someone whistling in China, take a moment to appreciate the skill and dedication it takes to master this art form. These are just a few of the reasons why you should never whistle at night in China. Of course, there are many other things you shouldn't do in China, such as littering or jaywalking. But whistling at night is definitely one of the most controversial and misunderstood topics. Hopefully, this video has helped you better understand Chinese culture and why whistling at night is such a big no. Have you ever whistled at night in China? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.